am I the problem? So I just stopped talking to him and I ghosted him.
It makes my entire day. We hang out and I'm like, it was like the most boring date ever. Like,
I guess he liked me, and then for some reason, like, people were asking him if we were dating, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, what? I've literally talked to this kid maybe like twice.
hey guys, welcome back to the Ha Podcast.
For today's episode, we are talking about, yet again, dating. But more specifically, we're going to be talking about standards. We're going to talk about boundaries. We're going to talk about preferences, your non-negotiables. And we have some fun little segments that we can do today. And yeah, I'm super excited. Who's got a joke of the day to start the episode off?
I have a joke.
Okay.
What is brown and sticky?
What is brown and sticky? Chocolate? Your poop?
Coca-Cola.
Nope, a stick.
That's just not funny.
Well, that's the point.
Oh, I have one.
What?
I told my suitcase that there will be no vacations this year. Now, I'm dealing with emotional baggage.
Ha ha ha. Well, that's
That
kind
was
of on
worse.
theme.
No, that was just like smart, like emotional baggage, because you're telling your suitcase you can't travel anymore.
That just
It's just like a smart joke.
It's like a dad joke.
Okay.
But I guess it's kind of on theme with today's episode.
How?
Why? Because aren't we talking about dating stuff?
Are you saying dating is emotional package?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the dad joke part. I was like, talking about dads today? Because golly, would that be an episode? Okay, guys. So, we got so many comments, DMs, emails, questions from you guys asking for advice, relationship advice, which is why we are, so prevalent on this topic. But it seems like these days, like, the dating world's very confusing. You guys don't know how to set your boundaries and standards. If it's like, is it a preference or versus a standard, Mm-hmm. So let's really dive into that. All right. Dating standards. What are standards? Okay, I have this.
Why are you staring at me? Emily keeps staring at me. Why are you staring
I
at me?
wasn't staring at you. I was staring at Erica, and then when you turned your head, I was staring at you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Idiot.
Well, I've got here preferences versus standards. Okay. So preferences are just nice to have. So like heights, hobbies, looks. I guess those are more. I could have this, but if it's not, it's all right. And then standards are your non-negotiables. Like some examples of that could be the way they communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency, respect. So, chat, what is your preferences and standards?
Taller than 6 foot tall.
So is this your preference?
Yeah. My age, yeah. This is technically a standard. Like, being my age or a year older, max.
Yeah.
No one younger.
Mm-hmm.
Hell the no.
No one younger?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't think I could ever date a younger guy.
That's all really it. Like a cute face, obviously, but like, I don't know.
Preference, yeah.
Funny.
Do you have any race preference?
No.
I do.
What's your race preference?
I don't really like Korean men for some reason.
Well, yeah, I don't really like Asian men.
Guys, I swear to mother freaking life, all my Korean friends who just got out of a relationship, including Evelyn and I, and our own mother, have been saying to swerve away from Korean men.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry if there's just like an extreme overload of single Korean men after this episode, but there is a stereotype that Korean men are just freaking toxic.
Obviously, not every single Korean men are like this, but I guess it's just a cultural
They could be very misogynistic.
Yeah,
So true.
especially when it's like first gen. And even worse if you're internationally Korean.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
So bad.
And I feel like Korea does like a wonderful, spectacular way of like romanticizing Korean men. So when people date Korean guys, they're like, oh my god, like, and Korean guys,
K-drama?
yeah, like they're
Oh my
like,
God.
oh, K-drama,
Are you
like
pakbogum?
But then in real life, like
they're
even
so toxic.
so toxic, and even some guys like romanticize themselves that they're in K-dramas,
Yeah.
like the Korean guys, and
Uh-huh.
they're like, oh, so K-drama boyfriend of me, and I'm like, no, bro, you're just toxic and
Have you-
weird and misogynist.
Have you ever had experiences with Korean men that were really toxic?
Not really toxic,
I have.
just like icky, I guess.
Which
Oh no,
one?
no, I have.
You have?
That one situationship.
Oh, that guy
Bro
was.
thought he was in a K-drama the entire time I was talking to him. Like,
Ew.
stop trying to pretend you're a pakbogum. You're quite literally the devil, okay?
Yeah. No, oh my god. I had an experience in college and I went on a date. Okay, so I was single in college after I broke up with my second boyfriend, and my friend was introducing me to this guy. He was 1 year older than me, or was he 2 years older?
Does his
Something.
name start with an A?
No, you don't know this guy at all. Like I
Damn.
literally went on 2 dates with him.
Damn.
I don't. Okay.
Another boy unlocked.
Wait, no, it wasn't even a date. Like I didn't even kiss him.
Bro,
Okay.
stop defending yourself.
What happened was my friend, I was single at the time, and my friend was like, oh, you should hang out with him, he's like, I think he's a really cool guy. And we were in the same college, and I'm like, okay, might as well, like. So I hung out with him, I got lunch or something like that, and bro thought we were dating from day one. Like he legit, like
What?
Korean guys have this tendency to like date as soon as possible, like as soon as you think that you're like in the texting stage, he thinks we're like exclusive. I'm like, bro, I didn't even hold your hand. Like I legit went into this lunch date thinking that it was like a hangout, because I feel like my mindset is very American in terms of like when I'm, you know, seeing a guy one-on-one, I'm not automatically gonna think like, oh my god, we're gonna date and get married.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna see multiple people, like hang out with multiple people as friends. You know, I like to be friends first before dating someone. But this guy, I go to lunch and he's doing all these like romantic gestures, like opening the door, walking on the outside of the curb on the sidewalk, and I'm noticing all these little things, and I'm like, I know you're doing this to impress me, so like I'm not even gonna act like I'm impressed, because you know it's mostly all an act. So that happened and we hang out, and I'm like, it was like the most boring date ever. Like I was just like, holy shit, like I can't wait to go back to my dorm the entire time. And then he walks me back to my dorm, and I'm like, all right, like let's hang out another time, bye. And then literally 30 minutes later, he calls me.
Oh.
He calls me, and I'm like, I pick up the phone and I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey. And I'm like, hi, what do you want?
Who are you?
Who are you? Like, what do you want? We literally just hung out. And he's like, oh no, I'm just calling you to make sure, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, I just want to make sure you're okay and having a good sleep. Yeah, I'm like, I'm fine. I'm so confused why you're calling me. But like, it's a thing for Korean people to like always be texting each other like every second of the day.
Ew.
Calling each other after, like, before going to sleep, and then after in the morning. Like he literally the next
I
morning.
think that's normal. Just like anyone does that.
What do you mean?
Like calling before you sleep. Like,
But that's when you're dating someone.
oh, like, so it's just common for Korean guys to get attached.
Yeah, like super fast. It's so like I'm like, what the hell? It's not common for someone that, let's say you're seeing someone for the first time on the first date. He's not gonna call you every night and be like, oh, let's hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, unless you're also interested.
Yeah, but like that wasn't the case, and I literally hung out with him for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was really confused. I'm like, okay, hi. And then the next morning he calls me and texts me, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't breathe. You need to back off a little bit. And then on the second date or something, it wasn't even a date. I don't even want to call it that, because like the entire time it's like, hey, want to get food? Like, we're in college. Let's get food together. I'm down. Is that a date?
No.
Exactly, yeah. So on the second like food hangout, like I'm just hanging out with him, whatever, getting food together because I had nothing better to do, I guess. And then I come back and then he tells one of his other friend that we're dating.
Oh.
No. And I'm like, wait, what?
Ooh.
Like, what?
Bro didn't even ask me out though.
No. I know. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Like, we're not dating. Like, we're not exclusive.
Child. We ain't dating.
Wait,
Yeah.
this low-key happened to me too.
No way.
Yeah, basically, like, a guy, I guess he liked me, and then for some reason, like, people were asking him if we were dating, and he was like, yeah.
Why?
And everyone thought we were dating, and I was like,
why?
I don't know.
Why did you think that?
I don't know. Like, his friends.
Did he say it as a joke?
But he was just like, I don't know, and I was like, what? I've literally talked to this kid maybe, like, twice.
Oh, so he's
So weird.
Korean. So it's a Korean thing.
Maybe Korean guys are just like super anxious or something.
No,
Like,
they just the culture is that they don't date multiple girls at once, I guess. So like once they decide,
So once they start talking to one girl, it's like they're
established.
locked in.
yeah, they're
But,
locked
like,
in
you
from
gotta
the start.
ask if y'all want to be girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, where's the consent, my guy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Asian men in general, but just Korean conservative men are just really conservative are very toxic in my opinion.
They just have a very OG mindset, you know, like the Korean mindset, where my thing with Korean men are like they're very just misogynist. Like, women have to be at home and like be child taker, like
Dinner has to be
Cooking.
ready by 6 when I get home from work.
yeah, it's very like OG mindset. Like my friend's brother thinks like that, and I'm
No
like,
way.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
Also,
but even
like-
my friend is like, bro, my brother's so misogynist, like
No
so
way.
Korean. So yeah, but
Also, like,
It's a red flag.
I feel like I'm so scared of Korean parents. I'm freaking terrified
some
of
of them
them.
are really chill.
Yeah, some of them are nice, but like I feel like some of them can be really scary, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm scared of parents already, and then like adding Korean on top of that is worse. So
Yeah.
I'd
And
rather
then-
not.
But the funny thing is, like, I don't know why, but like every Korean girl I'm talking to, like, you know, my friend, when she and I were hanging out, she was like, don't date Korean men, like Chinese men are so much better.
Yeah.
Even your friend at your birthday dinner
yeah.
were saying that. Like, I don't know why, but every Korean girl that starts dating a Chinese guy starts like, they're like, Chinese guys are so much better.
Yeah, I think it's because Chinese culture is different from Korean.
Yeah, because
They
apparently,
like praise the women.
yeah,
don't
they like are less misogynist and actually like care for the girl. I
Yeah, like
guess.
Chinese men apparently they
Uplift.
cook too. Like they do,
Yeah.
the men do the cooking for the women. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's true. It's all just like stereotypes, I guess. But that's what I heard. Obviously, there's a lot of cons with Chinese men, or even just any culture.
There's a lot. What is the con?
I feel like there's cons for everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, obviously the stereotype doesn't apply for
It's
every
not- yeah,
Chinese
it's not a
man,
bubble.
but like, it's just a thing.
But that's what all my friends have been saying.
So get yourself a shalang bao.
what about like
All right. Well,
Caucasian men?
Caucasian men. I think every Caucasian man is different because there's like Italian, there's pure American, there's different breeds to these
Yeah.
white men.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more people with culture.
I just really want Asian babies.
Same.
I want Asian babies so freaking bad. I'm going to birth a Devon Anoki.
I'm going to birth a Asian, and she's gonna be the cutest baby ever.
Stormy.
Rise and
Why do you talk like that? I'm gonna shut the mic up your mouth. All right. Any
That's just how I talk.
non-negotiables?
Well, okay, one thing that I really have learned throughout my years of dating is that you can't change men. You can't change anyone.
You can't. It's not men. It's you can't change anyone that is something engraved in their personality.
Yeah, you can't change people no matter how much you think that you can. And I've learned this the hard way. You just can't change them. So
With who?
I can't think of anyone specifically, but I'm just trying to think.
Girl, I know it's on the top of your head right now.
Oh yeah.
I know you see the person's face
She's
right in
like-
front of you.
and she's like,
she sees the person in front of her and she's like,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know,
think.
like, I'm trying to think.
And she's like literally envisioning the man right there. She's like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who it could be.
Well, I don't want to say it, but
Well, I want to know. Go like this. Oh.
I heard that. Loud and clear. It's okay. Sometimes people need...
Well, you just can't change people. And they can't change me. I can't change them. We can't change each other. We can't expect them to change. They can't expect me to change.
All right.
Okay, bro, we get it.
The moral of the story, if you have a quality in them that you don't like and it like pisses you off, or if it's like a deal breaker for you can't expect them to change for you.
Yeah. Unless like things like, oh, he's so messy, like those can fix. It's more like,
Not really. You can't change those either. Like, I think that you
were
can't
super
change
messy,
anyone.
and now you're somewhat not messy.
Well, it's
like those are habits. You can fix habits.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, in general, if you're thinking already, if you're seeing someone and you're like, oh, I wish he can change that. Like,
No one's perfect though.
no one's perfect, but like, you can't think, oh, he needs to change. Rather, you have to think, oh, like, how can I deal with this? Because the moment you start thinking,
Yeah.
oh, he needs to change, like,
Yeah.
that's because they can't change. So
Unless it's like, oh, he has bad breath, I need to change that. What if it's like your perfect man, but he got stanky breath? How do I deal with this stanky breath?
Literally, my biggest pet
You're gonna
peeve...
fix it. That's what you're gonna do.
My biggest pet peeve is people that are unhygienic, and actually makes me
Same.
so mad. Like, what do you mean I'm talking to you in, let's say, math class, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and your breath freaking stinks? What do you mean? What do you mean you wake up for school and you don't go to the bathroom and touch your toothbrush? Like, it's actually insane. Like, oh my, like, how do you go throughout the day? Like, you can feel, you know when you feel your breath like smelling?
Uh-huh.
How do you live with that and then continue to freaking like mouth wide open like, hey sis, hey, like shut the fuck up, I don't want to talk to you.
how do you how do some people not know flossing? Do you guys floss?
Not every day.
Yeah, no, every day.
Not every day.
No.
Y'all are disgusting. I legit cannot. I need a water floss every night, otherwise I feel like disgusting.
Flossing is so boring.
Flossing is so important. Like, you guys are gonna realize, but flossing in between your teeth.
Okay, yeah. Yes, that's what flossing is. In between your teeth.
But unhygienic people are just so icky for me personally.
Also, like, if you sit on public toilet seats,
Ugh.
disgusting.
You know what's so crazy? I was talking to my laser specialist, and she was lasering my coochie, and we were just having a conversation, and then I was really curious. I was like, hey, how many vaginas do you see in a day? And she's like, probably over 50 or something like that in a week.
Oh.
And she sees a lot of, genital areas. And she told me, you'd be really surprised. A lot of women don't know how to take care of themselves. Like, they don't know how to actually clean
really
themselves.
funny story about this, actually.
Yeah, and the woman was like, sometimes I have to wear a mask because it smells really bad. And sometimes girls don't know how to clean themselves down there, so there'll be a piece of tissue stuck in their, like, in between their lips or something.
No, I saw TikTok where a lady
that.
saw tissue stuck in between her vagina, and she thought it was a tampon, so she pulled on it, but it was just tissue.
Ew.
Yeah. And sometimes there's poop. Because you know how some girls wipe from back to front? Some girls aren't, like, taught the right way. You're supposed to wipe from back to, like, here. But
Wipe
people go like
towards your back.
this.
Yeah.
And that brings your feces to your genital area, and that leaves it there. And that's why it's unhygienic. And it's honestly sad, like, how some people aren't taught this.
I know, but that makes me think, if girls don't know how to take care of themselves, what about
Like
guys?
men, yeah.
It must be so gross down in their butthole area. Like, do they even know how to wash that area? Because you know how boys are kind of like stupid?
I would hope so. I mean, I would
No
hope their
offense.
mom does something about that.
When we were younger, our mom literally every day, every night, we would we were taught to wash our bodies, including our vaginal
Yeah.
areas.
Yeah, and whenever we were in public seats, my mom would hold me, so I would squat and not sit on the seat.
Yeah.
And to this day, I don't sit on public seats. It's disgusting. Like disgusting.
Oh my god, I have such a funny story. One time, but because we were grown up watching our coochies and like every night, which you're supposed to, BT dubs. I was over at like my friend's house in middle school, and we were having a sleepover, and I guess she doesn't do it, and I didn't realize like this wasn't like a normal thing, or like
washing yourself every day,
like your cooch. Yeah. I thought it was like a universal known thing, but apparently not. And I needed to wash my coochie, and I felt really icky at night, and I was like, I need to wash it, but I guess she doesn't. So I didn't want to be like, oh, I need to wash my coochie.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I need to like wash my feet. And she was like, okay, I'll come with you.
Should have been like, I want a body shower.
But I was like in middle school, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I need to like wash my feet. And she's like, okay, I'll come with you. And she's like, why are you washing your feet? And then she watched me wash my feet. And I couldn't even wash my coochie. The whole time I was unnecessarily washing my feet, rubbing them together. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. And she's like, well, do you wash your feet every night or something? I'm like,
why did you
my
just
life.
say you needed to shower?
Idiot.
I don't
You just said I wanted to body
I don't
shower.
know, bruh. Because she was like not getting ready, and I was like, chat, what are we doing?
You're actually so stupid.
Guys, yeah, we body shower every single night, unless
I literally cannot go to bed without washing my body.
Like,
Yeah.
if I come back from the club and I am off my ass, I am still taking off my makeup and body showering.
Yeah, that's a must for me. You know, some people don't even shower with a loofah. You know, the body towel, the scrubbing body towel. We grew up. If you guys don't know, the scrubbing Asian body towel, it's really
It's not
harsh
even
on your.
Asian. It's like,
But you know,
It's basically like a
exfoliating
loofah
towel.
It's basically like a loofah, but it's a towel that's exfoliating. But loofahs, I feel like don't do.
but
offense.
loofahs are actually unhygienic.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because they create mold.
yeah, loofahs are disgusting. Only use the towels, and that way you can do.
Insane.
What?
You're like, you know, some people don't shower without loofahs. Yeah, loofahs are fucking disgusting.
Well, I just said loofahs because that's more universally known. But
Yeah.
the scrubbing towel,
Exfoliating towel.
are the best. And if you're not using it, you should use it. You should start using it.
Because sometimes soap isn't enough. Like, you need to exfoliate your skin so your dead skin cells are also coming off, or even like any dirt and excess oil on your skin. Yeah, guys, just a little hygienic tips right there. We just spat out.
All right, next.
Okay.
We got really off track.
Yeah,
I really got passionate on
I'm
that.
so passionate about this stuff. It like I can go on for hours. It's just like
It's just crazy to me how boys just don't know basic.
my biggest ick is probably like talking to a guy in school and their breath stinks. It's like, what the F?
Evan, what's your preferences?
My preference is that obviously they have to be over 6 feet, and they have to be very gentle and patient. Patience is like my biggest thing, preference wise. Oh, and also they don't do social media as their job. What about yours?
Preferences, I don't have any race preferences, even though my track record is all Asians. They have to be like somewhat athletic. Like, I would want to go to the gym with them and like do runs.
So active.
Yeah, active. But even like just good at a sport, I would want. Yeah, tall, smart, I don't know, just the basics. Just be a good looking man.
Things are so basic. Like, obviously everyone's gonna want a tall, funny man. Bro, I'm freaking exhausted, guys. Like,
Wait, I have a Celsius. Let me crack this Celsius
I'm
open
not
for you
drinking a
guys.
Celsius right now.
Okay, standards. Standards, you gotta have a life, man.
I swear we've said the same.
Yeah, we've
this like 400 times.
Same.
I feel like we talked about this 2 episodes ago.
Okay, but how about communication wise? Like, what do you guys, what are your standards for communication wise?
I honestly don't know.
Like, Emily, do you want a man that doesn't even communicate with you so you don't have to deal with it? Like,
It's like a virtual boyfriend.
you have to set up Zoom meetings.
No, I wouldn't even want to sit in Zoom meetings. I want like a virtual boyfriend where like I'm not obligated to see them in person. I'm not obligated to call them, text
It's
them.
like the Japanese rent your boyfriend.
No, it's like, honestly, my Snapchat AI could be my boyfriend.
Like, some guys don't like FaceTiming and calling.
Really?
My friend, oh my god, my friend's boyfriend, when they FaceTime, face it to the ceiling.
What?
Because he doesn't like FaceTiming.
What?
And he
wow.
thinks it's like OD.
That's not
No way.
okay.
But she's trained him to, like, you know, show her his face.
Wait, that's not normal.
What?
She was like,
That's so weird.
Girl, it's not ceiling time, it's FaceTime.
He
Like-
super shy?
No, like, I don't know. Or some guys think it's like too much, you know?
Interesting.
Like,
That's so weird.
See, yeah, I can't date another avoidant because I feel like I'm pretty avoidant.
I thought you're anxious.
No, I'm avoidant, especially when it comes to really. I think I'm both. I'm anxious and avoidant, and it really depends on each situation. But when I'm arguing with my partner, I become really avoidant and I just shut down. So if my partner is also avoidant, then we're just not going to be talking.
Yeah.
So for me, he needs to be able to communicate, and
I
need to communicate.
A standard of mine is a secure man. Or being aware that they are either anxious or avoidant, whatever they are, but working to become secure, you know? You could be anxious or secure, but it's like, or avoidant, but if you're not actively realizing your behaviors and then wanting to be secure,
Yes.
no. Maybe this Celsius is working. Another standard for me is emotional intelligence. Communication wise, I would like to FaceTime my man every single night, but if he doesn't want to, or if I can't, and but he must understand, you know, I can't have him like too attached. But like, another standard is that they that they're independent. They can be independent, you know? They're not like so dependent on me. So it's like we both agree, like we both have our own lives.
Right. Yeah. That's really important.
Kind of went off there. Oh, another standard is alignment on future goals.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think I kind of talked about it in the last episode, but for example, like my past people that I've talked to, their goal, like they were just satisfied with living in a nice house, like in a white picket fence, like barbecuing with 1 or 2 kids. Like that was their goal, you know. They will be happy with like a simple family. Me, on the other hand, my goal is to be like massive house, like New York City penthouse, like, you know, like more up there. And but the guys I've talked to in the past, they were like fine with just living a simpler life, and that creates an disconnect in alignment. Because I mean, I would be fine with that too, but that's not my goal. So if we're working for different goals, then that's where, like, even in lifestyle and stuff, you guys will both crumble. So future goals, like, I obviously for Emily it doesn't matter because she's 16, and even for me right now it doesn't, like, it's not a huge, you know, turn off. But I guess like once it's like Evelyn's age, when you're seriously dating, you know, that's when it's like we got to be aligned on our future goals. Because like, what if one day, you know, you're like, I want to do this, and he's like, nah, I'm chill. It's like, it's not gonna work out, babes, once you're married. Then it becomes more of a problem when you're married, bro. Anyways, yeah, that was my little 1 or 2 take.
I'm really scared of being in a relationship for like 10 years and then my boyfriend never proposing to me. I feel like that would make me so mad.
What do you think the minimum of dating someone? How many years?
2 years.
3.
Oh, okay. No, I think
not 2
minimum
years.
minimum would be 1 year.
What?
You would date someone for 1 year and marry them?
Yeah, minimum 1 year.
Nah, bro.
Max
Nah,
3
nah, nah,
years.
nah, 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 nah.
Max
What?
3.
Nah.
No, I used to
Bro.
think like you guys. I used to think like you guys when I was your age. Trust me. Because once you get up to 25, once you're above 25 and up, your mentality of dating changes. So when you date a boy, right now you're not dating him and you're not thinking, oh yeah, like I'm going to marry him 100%. You're not like seeing him and thinking about marriage. You're just thinking about like the vibes and like, oh, if you're compatible, if you like him
but
or
when
not.
I date someone, I'm thinking like, can I marry this person? Because if I can't, then I get an ick. It's like, why would I
But
just...
you're not like prioritizing that mentality, are you?
I got, like, kind of. It's like, if we're gonna date for like 1, 2, 3 years, you know?
But like, I feel like when I was your age, I would date guys and I obviously like them and I obviously think to myself, am I going to marry them? And I think yes. But my mentality is more like, let's go with the flow and see where we end up.
Yeah.
But my mentality now is I don't have time to go with the flow and see where we end up.
I'm a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, it's more like I need to know if I'm going to marry you or not. And if the answer is a no, then I can't waste my time here. So once you're like at my age, you guys will understand 1 year of dating minimum. I would say it's about 18 months minimum. And then from then after 18 months and you've known everything about each other and stuff like that, that's when you decide, okay, like let's get married or not. But I also think there should be a max. Like I don't want to be dating someone for 10 years and not get the ring and act like we're already married couples. Yeah. You know, I definitely want to get a ring at least by year 3 of dating someone at my age.
My minimum would be very minimum 2 years. Because like think about it, think about the guys you've dated for 2 years. I've had 2 relationships where I've dated them for 2 years. Like, try just move the goddamn tripod. Y'all saw that? Try.
She's sleeping under the camera. Did it move?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
She's like, what I do?
Y'all got manhandled by Chai.
Chai, come here.
What I do? But think about the guys you've dated for 2 years. Like, for example, the guys that I've dated. Maybe because my guys were younger or something, but like not even by that much. But like you still learn so much more about them like every day.
2 years.
Yeah. Like think about I'm almost at 1 year with knocking down. Damn.
You are?
No, but like we've known each other for almost 1 year, and it flies by so quick.
When did you start knowing each other?
I don't want to air it, but yeah, you know, I feel
it does fly by.
Is like 1 year. I feel like is still like getting to know each other.
Brother, what?
Yeah, 1 year is definitely still getting to know each other. I think 18 months is perfect because for me, at 1 year, it's still you're getting to know each other, but you also like I kind of know by year 2. Like at
year 2 is when I know.
Yeah, year 2 is like all right because you're repeating all the seasons.
Yeah. You have to go through all. Yeah. Year 1 is getting to know each other because you go through all the seasons, for all the holidays for the first time. You're checking off all the major milestones, and then you have to do the repeat, and that's when it really matters. It's like, all right, what are you gonna get me for Christmas this year, babe?
Yeah.
Don't repeat it again. No, I'm just kidding. There's like a huge psychology behind it where once you're hitting like summer, like your relationship could be so good, but then that summer going into winter, there's like major crash outs.
Ooh, why?
Because it's like winter time, everyone's feeling more like depressed mode, but then there's like another uprise once it's like winter to summer. So I think seasons also play in a role of like the dynamics of
the relationship.
Ooh, I found out another standard. Damn, I'm really just on top of my shit today.
What is it?
I think also with standards, I think hobbies alignment is also super important. I think our mom also told this to us. Like, say you're a super adventurous person, you love like hopping around here and there. Like, I'm gonna go hiking today, and then tomorrow let's go on a roller coaster. Like, super adventurous. But your man is a very homebody. Like, I rather watch movies. Like, do a movie marathon. I'm not a movie person. Boom. In marriage, y'all are not compatible. Like, there will be fights broken out from that, and it's so simple, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't have to go roller coaster today. But then in the future, your hobbies are so different. Or let's say your boyfriend is super like sports related, or even if your boyfriend is an athlete.
What is your hobby? Let's figure that out first.
Okay. Well, I'm not active in it currently, but reading.
Okay.
I like going to the gym a lot. So whenever I start dating someone, one of my bucket lists is going to the gym with them together.
Ooh, every day.
Not every day, but like doing gym dates.
Why?
because it's so fun. You like, number one, you learn about how they work out and how much they push themselves. Also, it's just makes working out so much more fun, you know?
Yeah.
And then I like to make TikToks.
Bro, what?
Just kidding.
Bro.
Obviously a
My
joke.
hobby is traveling, for sure, 1,000%. And Mystery Man's hobby is also traveling, so we worked together perfectly. We're gonna travel all over the world this summer. It's not confirmed yet, but we might do Bhutan and we might do India. Yeah, I'm so
I have
excited.
a lot of Indian fans.
Yeah,
So watch out for Mr. White Man and an Asian girl.
Yes, we might be in India this summer. It's not 100% confirmed, but we might be there. And if I am there, maybe I'll meet some of you guys. And also comment down recommendations, like where to go in India.
Yeah. But my Xiaolong Bao is like huge on tennis and pickleball. So when he visited me, we went to Jersey and played like pickleball.
Oh, wow.
And he's so good.
Do you think travel would be your hobby?
Yeah.
Like I do, but then I don't know, I get homesick so easily.
Yeah, you do get homesick so
Eric
easily.
gets homesick so easy. Like we were
We
just
were
in
at-
Utah, the
we were-
best resort ever, and Erica was freaking homesick.
We were at
The first day, though.
We were at this resort that felt like legit heaven. And Emily and I we were like, yes, I want to be here forever.
Yeah.
I love this. We're having a great time. Literally, not even after 6 hours of landing, Eric, we're by the pool eating whatever something, and then Erica's like, I feel homesick.
It's because like, I don't know, like, I mean, I enjoyed the experience. Like by day 3, I was like, hell yeah. But I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go now. You know, like
What?
Like, what makes you crave homesick?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, just the comfort of like knowing my people.
What?
Back at home.
You're surrounded by your sisters.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's
You're literally with us.
maybe it's the routine or something. Like I also don't like travel. Like I kind of dread traveling when there's like activities to do back to back. But once I'm doing it, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I did it. You know.
So you'd rather travel and like have no plans?
But like make it up on the way. No, I mean obviously it's better for me to have the plans. But I don't know. I like traveling. But I wouldn't. Yeah. I like traveling. Period. I like
No,
traveling.
you don't.
Yes, I
feel
do. Like
you
I
get
like going to these places. Like
But you get so like during the process, you're like, oh, like I'm so.
yeah. During the process, I have moments where I'm like, I'm homesick. Like give me a cup ramen.
That's
But
so odd.
I'm going to Japan this year with my mans and Beijing. So hopefully I don't get homesick.
I think you definitely
They say
will.
that-
You probably will.
They say
Yeah.
that traveling is your make it or break it.
Oh my
it's
God.
a test to your
It really
relationship.
is. It really is. Yeah.
I don't think I went abroad with a guy once.
I went abroad with 2 guys, but oh my God, I literally formed an ick. No, not an ick, but
Evelyn was like
A
snapping
standard.
us throughout the trip. I remember, and you
Oh,
were
yeah?
miserable.
wait. Oh yeah, during that trip.
Yeah, there was
Wait,
I
what,
wonder
what,
if
what
we
was I
have
texting you guys?
You
I
were
think it was
like
videos, right?
Yeah, it was videos, and you're like, oh my god, like he's doing this and this. It's like so freaking annoying. Like, oh my god, I'm getting the ick.
Yeah. My boyfriend has to be a good traveler. If he's not experienced in it, and if he gets really stressed out over the smallest things, I cannot do
Hell
it.
nah.
Because then
we
I
get.
because then I have to take care of all the traveling stuff. Like when I'm traveling with my man, travel to me means I don't use my brain. I don't want to use my brain ever.
Evelyn sent us a snap and she said, this bitch is taking so long to pick what he likes. Annoyed face.
She was like, this was her last straw.
Guys, there is some diabolical shit in our snap group chat.
If I ever get hacked on Snapchat,
You're
I'm
for.
Woke up at 3:30 p.m. and got started with our day at 5 p.m. Now we're shopping for her
His shirt.
boyfriend's shirt.
oh my God.
He threw a tantrum for an hour because he thinks he looks ugly with his shorts. Your face.
Can you imagine me? Okay, so I went on this trip with my boyfriend.
He's so annoying. Holy shit. He's literally a baby. I want to die.
Bro did not like her
And you best
boyfriend.
believe she broke up with him.
I didn't know. That trip really made me realize I don't like him.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
No, it's because there were a lot of red flags popping up for me in that trip. He literally threw a tantrum for having a bad outfit day, and I'm like, bro, what? Just wear a shirt and a pants and call it a day. Like, how different can it get? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
he was throwing like,
yes, he was like, his lips were pouting. He was like,
No.
the whole trip. And he was like pissed off. And I'm like,
That's such an ick.
let's just have fun. Let's have a good time here. No one cares about your outfit. Like,
you think he was avoidant?
I think he was avoidant. Yeah, he was avoidant. And oh my God, I literally had the worst time with one of my exes on an international trip. He wasn't an experienced traveler, so he was stressed about like every little small little thing. We missed our train, and for me, if I miss a train or a plane even, I don't give a like rebook it.
It already happened. Like, let's just
keep moving on.
Yeah.
But he, on the other hand, he would throw like a tantrum. He would blame it on me even and be like, ugh, like,
Bruh.
why didn't you take care of the time or whatever? Like, oh my God, I literally have PTSD just thinking about it.
I feel like my travel will go safe because I feel like I'm the one who freaks out a lot, and I'm like super stressed with time. But my man is so like,
calm.
It's okay. Like, I remember during Gov Ball, I was so stressed because I needed to give my friend a ticket, and I was freaking out. And I was like, "Can we go? Like, I need to do this." And then he's like, "It's okay. Like, it'll be fine." And it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, I need guy who's like calm.
Yeah. And also for me, because when we go traveling, I book all of my sister's stuff, like hotels, and I kind of plan out all the logistics. And so for me, when I travel with you guys, I take care of most of the duties, I guess, as in traveling. So when I do go travel with my boyfriend, it's kind of like a peaceful, it's like an escape. Yeah. So it's a break for me to not use my brain at all, and for him to just take care of everything. And what's nice about Mystery Man is he likes doing that. He likes scheduling. He likes being in charge of everything because he likes it in a particular way. So I just trust him to do everything. So it works out.
There was an audio
perfectly.
that I sent Evelyn, and I was like, this is so true. The title is POV, You're Dating an Oldest Daughter.
I want leadership, but don't just like boss me around, you know? Like, lead me when I'm in the mood to be led.
That's so Evelyn.
Yeah.
She wants to be led, but then if they're like, okay, then do this, she's like, you do it, you lead me.
They can't boss me around too much, but they should lead me.
For me, I feel like I like knowing and having in control of, like, you know. So I'm like, okay, let me know what, like, I need to know, or else I get anxious. Guys, I'll let you guys know how my travels go. I think it'll go good though.
Emily, what are your hobbies?
Bro, sleeping. I don't know.
Okay.
But I want to get more into hobbies. Like, my boyfriend has so many hobbies.
Like what?
But like, he likes, when he gets into a hobby, he likes to get really good at it. Like, he used to play basketball for a really long time, and then during high school he quit it so he could play tennis because all his friends play tennis. But he was like had no experience, but he was like, if I'm quitting basketball for this, I better be like good at tennis. So he practiced like every day for hours, and then became like one of the best players of his high school.
Wow.
But then like his friends played tennis since they were like in 4th grade, right? And he still was better than him.
Wow.
So
that's the thing with me though. For hobbies, especially sports or anything really, like instrument, if I'm gonna learn it, my mentality is like, I need to be the best, or I need to like really do well. But at the end of the day, what is that gonna really achieve for me?
it's like, it makes you like an interesting person though.
Yes, but like,
Say like,
other than
when
going
you're-
to parties
but-
and going like, oh yeah, I'm
no,
like the best at tennis.
But even socializing wise, like, for example, Mystery Man has what, like, code, like, I don't know, his hobbies are like tennis, and you thought that was really interesting about him. Like,
But
he
he's
doesn't
not-
play it, but he likes to watch it. That's like something, it makes, like, hobbies make you an interesting person, and also like, the more you play something or do something, you also learn from it. Like,
Right.
like, for example, our mom is like golf fanatic. Like, even if she didn't play golf, like, that's fine, but it makes her an interesting person. Like, oh, like, your mom plays golf. And then my mom also says, like, people who play golf has a lot of patience, like, a lot of skill. Like, it just, you also learn from having hobbies. So I feel like hobbies is just good to have. Like, even when you said, like, yes, we have influencing, but we should also dabble in like singing lessons or acting lessons. That's like a hobby. It like makes you an interesting person.
I love learning new things, but I have a hard time trying to like expert in them. Like that's my one thing, because my mentality is all in or nothing. It's go big or go home, and I don't think that's a good mentality with hobbies, because you don't need to go big. Also, you just like, need to learn.
My thing with hobbies is I can't stick to one hobby. I get so bored.
Yeah,
like I'll try like painting, and it's like after 2 days I'm like, all right, now what? Like I'm not gonna become a freaking Picasso.
Yeah, exactly. That's my
like
mentality.
Bye. And then I'll start like making jewelry, and I'm like, all right, like I'm not starting a brand, so F this. Like literally I can't, like, and then I'll be like getting like my nails, and I'm like, this is getting boring.
Now or like what? I'll learn how to sew, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna
sew everything. Like,
but now because you know how to do your nails, it's like when you're getting your nails done, you know like the proper steps, you know.
Okay, and who the cares about that?
So you know if your nails, if like say you're going to a new nail place, you're like, this ain't doing it right. But if you didn't know nails,
I don't care as long as if it looks good.
But what if it didn't and you thought it did?
Well, I just think that's a really bad example.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, Emily gave an example of one of her past hobbies, like nails.
I just have a short attention span, so like I can't.
Yeah, for a long time, I wanted to. My hobby was like baking, and then
when.
No, I think this was like in high school or something. I used to like baking, and then I realized I just ate a ton of sugar, and so I was like,
yeah, my hobby list is cooking, tennis, or pickleball, and golfing. The only problem is that I feel like I have no time, so I never end up doing it. But I don't know. I think it's good to have hobbies while having a job. Like it also creates like a routine and balance. And
Can watching a TV show at the end of the day be a hobby?
What? That's just something you like to do.
Oh.
It's like I like to drink a Coke with my meals. Is that a hobby? Like,
I have a Coke expertise.
Yeah, that's my hobby. I mean, I feel like hobbies can be traveling, but that's an expensive hobby.
I did some research on TikTok, Reddit, and pulled some experiences of our own, and I'm gonna read it out and some like intel on boys, and you guys just react to it. Okay. So basically the topic is things guys do when they like you. Okay. If he asks for outfit pics.
Ew, I fucking hate that. I'm sorry. Don't. No? I'll send it to you if I want to. Don't ask me.
Yeah. Like, ew, I don't like that.
No?
Mm-mm. But then again, I feel like it depends on who the boy is. Like, if I actually like you, then fine. But if I don't like you, then like, ew,
my boyfriend's like, send me a picture of your outfit, like your fit. I'm like I want to show it off. It's like, I feel like guys who like you will only do that, you know?
It depends how they word it. If they're like, send me your fit, it's like, ew. But if it's like, oh, like, what are you wearing today? Then that's fine.
Yeah. I just think, I don't know, it just seems weird.
No, like, when you're like, oh, send me a picture of what you're wearing.
I never do that.
I always do that.
A picture of what they're wearing?
Of their fit. Not like to sleep. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to this event. He's like, oh, like, send me a picture. Or like, oh, I'm going out tonight. He's like, oh my God, send me a picture.
On messages?
I don't know. Wherever we're communicating, whatever platform.
Interesting.
You've never done that?
What do you mean, ask for what they're wearing?
Yeah, or they ask you and that you send them a fit check.
Well,
I send like a minute long 60-second of like, so this is my top, this is my bottom.
I guess it just depends. Honestly, like, fine. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, sure.
It literally just depends on the guy.
Why are you mad? Why are you getting mad, bro?
It's making me mad because it's so complicated.
Okay. Things guys do when they like you. Asking you to FaceTime all the time. Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's normal.
I feel like guys wouldn't do that if they didn't like you.
Yeah. No, I hate her, but I'm still going to ask her to FaceTime tonight. That's like love bombing.
With the fit check thing, though, like, they can, it's not like... They can just ask anyone.
Yeah.
I feel like
But
guys.
they'll do it if they're interested in you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Next.
If a guy hates you, he don't give a what you're wearing.
That's true. Yeah.
All right,
Next. Things guys do when they like you. If he introduces you to his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Things guys do when they like you. When he starts taking pictures of you behind the bushes and through the windows. Just kidding.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just takes pictures of you. That is such a clear sign of someone liking you.
Yeah.
That is like 101 flirting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, it's either like snapping or sniping really embarrassing pictures of them, and then the girl being like, "Oh my god, delete that," and they're like, "Oh, like,
Oh my
trying
god,
to
give
swipe
me
it.
my phone, give me your
Yeah,
phone,
ew, it's
delete
so
it, don't
gross.
send that.
Go and put it in
Go to your
recently
recently deleted
too.
right now.
Or it's like those cute moments where you're like in like a cute position and they do like a 0.5.
Yeah.
That is so flirty.
That's such a flirty tactic.
That is so.
You know
like,
that TikTok trend where it's like my pav, his pav?
Yeah.
And like your pav is the view, and then his pav is you and the view.
Ah.
It's like his pav is you taking a picture of the view.
Oh.
Because his view is you, not the actual view. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Things guys do when they like you. If he's eager to watch The Notebook with you or any rom-com.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, guys don't like rom-coms. They think it's stupid. So, I mean, anytime I want to watch a rom-com and a guy agrees to watch rom-com with me,
It's like,
you know he
Ding,
likes
ding,
me.
ding, ding. Unless he's just a movie fanatic. My guy friend is a movie fanatic.
And he likes
watches
rom-com.
He loves rom-coms.
Yeah.
So, unless he likes me.
Unless... No, there are
Just
some
kidding.
guys that like rom-com.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for every guy out there, obviously.
Yeah, if he's willing to watch The Notebook with you and he's
He might like
and
you.
then he's like, "Oh my god, that's you and me." He's like,
hey,
Chai agrees.
Shay finally said something.
Should I read it?
Things girls do when they like you.
Okay, I'm gonna read off things girls do when they like you. Struggling to make eye contact or making intense eye contact.
That's literally Emily.
Yeah.
What?
When you like a guy, you can't make eye contact.
How are you assuming that of me?
But you said well, that's you and Evelyn, or yeah.
Why?
You guys literally said in the other episode like you can't like hold eye contact or whatever,
I never said that.
or conversations.
I
can't-
never said that.
Yeah, if I have a crush and if I'm crushing real hard, it's hard for me to
Well,
keep
yeah.
eye contact.
I
keep eye contact. Yeah.
Well, again, this depends. Like,
Yeah, if you like them or not.
Yeah,
no,
that's
but this depends.
on what?
Like, like with like, oh, I don't know. It depends. It literally just fucking depends.
It depends on each guy.
Yes, like,
But because are you gonna like each guy?
okay, wait. This is my thing. I can't hold eye contact with guys I don't like, but they like me.
Okay.
I'm being serious. There's this one guy, and I happen to have classes with him, and it's really freaking awkward. And like, literally, I trained my neck so that I don't turn it farther than like 60 degrees. And like, you know when you like want to look at someone, but you know you shouldn't because then it's gonna be awkward. I've literally trained my eyes to like lock in and not look that way because I know I'll make eye contact. And it's like, I'm not doing that to myself. It's like,
That's just being avoidant, bro.
but if I like him, then obviously, like, yeah, I want to look at you. Like,
But like meet eye contact with them while you're talking and stuff.
yeah, I mean, like,
Wait, have you guys ever had a moment when a guy like confessed to you and you didn't like them back, but he like confessed?
yeah.
Wait, let's all tell it's the stories of that because mine is really funny.
Yes, but I don't think it was like a big deal. I think like it was like a known thing. I don't like him, but then
He went to your face and he was like, "I like you." Like, how did he say that?
oh, I remember. Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Basically, this was when me and this guy, we were actually really close friends. I mean, we still are, but not really actually. But we were in K-Town like bar hopping with me, him, and like some other friends, and like I see him fully platonic, like no ounce of me was like he's kind of cute, like fully platonic, and he's good looking too. But he was drunk, and he literally was like, and I was also talking to someone during that time, and he was drunk, and he was like, Erica, like, I just needed to tell you, like, I have a massive crush on you. Literally, because my friends and my other friends left the room because we were at a karaoke bar, and they were trying to find a room, and we were waiting, and he was like, I just want to tell you, like, I have, like, I really like you. And I was just like, ha ha ha, Blank, you're so drunk. And then my friends walked in, and I'm like, okay, so are the rooms available?
That's so awkward.
And then it wasn't awkward the next day, because I mean, I didn't really give a but I think he pretended he didn't remember.
That's so
God.
awkward. My experience was, and I actually remember crystal clear to this day, because I feel bad. I wish I liked him. Like, I really wish I liked him back. But in high school, there was this guy in this class. It was like arts and craft class. I don't even know what it was, but for the entire year we were sitting in the same table, and he was right next to me, and I just thought he was a nice kid, nice quiet kid. I felt zero attraction to him, and he didn't bother me whatsoever. And one day during Valentine's Day,
It's always Valentine's Day.
during Valentine's Day, he brings me like a huge box of chocolate, and it's like a huge box of chocolate. It's like a huge, like really big, in a shape wasn't huge, in a shape of a heart, and it was so romantic. And I think he also got me like a teddy bear as well in school. So on Valentine's Day, like at the end of school, he knows where my locker is. He like comes to my locker when I'm like putting my bag in and ready to go home. I see him walking towards my direction. I didn't think anything. I didn't think, oh, he must be giving that to me, because obviously, why would he? I was just standing there, and then I see him walking my direction, and then I realized I had to go the other direction because I needed to use the bathroom. I go to the other way. I use the bathroom, and then I come back out, and he's there waiting for me with the huge box of chocolate in a heart shape with the teddy bear. And I'm like, what is going on? I was so confused.
What, did he say something as soon as you walked out, or was he just standing there?
He was like a quiet kid in class that's kind of awkward and doesn't really talk. So he was like, he didn't really say anything. He was like, oh, I just wanted to give this to you. And I'm like, oh my God, like, thank you so much. Wait, oh, you're so sweet.
You little puppy.
Oh,
such a good little brother.
But I felt bad because I didn't like him back, and I didn't know how to reject a guy. So after that, I started being like really awkward towards him. Like after I got the chocolate, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And then like in class, I just acted like nothing happened.
That's so awkward.
Yeah, but I felt really bad. Like I wish I liked him back because he was so sweet. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder how
just like didn't go anywhere.
It didn't go anywhere. I just got the chocolate, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And then I went home, and then I gave the chocolate to my mom, and she ate some, and we ate some, and we're like, damn, the chocolate's really yummy.
I remember.
Do you remember?
I remember some kind of chocolate being brought home, but I don't know if it's that.
Was this
for me?
From you, yeah, and when you were in high school.
Oh,
was this high school? My high school too. Same high school.
Mm-hmm.
You used your locker.
Yeah. Wait, you guys don't have lockers?
No, we do, but no one uses it
unless you play sports.
Oh no, we all used lockers back in the days. Yeah.
Back in the days, like everyone in the school used lockers.
Yeah, everyone had to use lockers. Like we all put books and stuff in there. We had textbooks. Oh, you guys don't have textbooks, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had to carry around textbooks. That's why my bag was always heavy.
I had to carry on at least one textbook too.
I had to carry on one in freshman year, but that's like we could just leave it at home.
That's crazy.
And also, like, I don't even know what my locker looks like.
Oh my God.
I haven't been to my locker once in these 3 years.
I forgot my code for my locker, so I never used it.
We all used our lockers. Lockers were essential for us because it would be
for middle school.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No one uses it in high school.
That's crazy.
Literally no one.
Yeah, but shout out to the guy that gave me chocolate for high school.
Imagine he's like popping off or something right now.
Yeah, I really wonder what he's doing. I actually have no idea.
Do you remember his name?
No.
You don't?
I forgot.
He was your age?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you know him? You had a class with him?
Mm-hmm. Just one class.
All right, keep reading.
Okay, things girls do when they like you. Smiling a lot around you. No. I don't think that's
Nah. Smile to
I
everyone.
I laugh at everything.
Same.
And I think it gives off the wrong message.
same. Oh my gosh. I'm a person that finds literally everything funny.
Same.
Like I laugh at literally
The
everything.
smallest thing that's not even funny.
No, my friends would tell me like, why do you laugh at everything?
Yeah, I laugh at everything. My boyfriend says that to me.
Like I laugh at everything, and all my friends are like, wait. And sometimes my guy friends think that I like them, and then my other guy friends are like, no, she laughs at everything.
You're not special, buddy.
Yeah, you're not special if I'm laughing at whatever you say.
And I'm
most of the time I'm probably laughing at you. Just kidding.
Not with you, bro.
No, but my sense of humor is like, you know how people romanticize everything? I comedify everything.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I just made that term up. It's like making everything funny.
Comedyify everything.
Comedyify everything.
Not committify everything. That's a commitment.
Whatever.
Like chlamydia.
Okay, things girls do when they like you. Checking to see if he looked at my Instagram story. Oh.
100.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eight.
Yeah.
Eight.
Or like seeing if he liked your post.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I'm
Is that a
like,
canon
yes.
event? It like makes it makes my entire day. When the guy I likes my posts, my ego is boosted like 100
Suddenly I
times.
see the Instagram post in a different light.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I do actually look fire.
I'm
What
like,
if they like your
yes.
Instagram story?
I'm like, damn, that was a hella good story, Erica. How
I
the
keep reading my own story and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like trying to look at it from how
Yeah,
he
he
would look
views
at it. And I'm like,
I see why you liked it.
I see the appeal.
I see. Even when my boyfriend likes my Instagram post, I'm like, okay, I see you. Double tap.
What about you?
I'm just like, I haven't been like that interested in guys.
Even when your boyfriend.
Well, obviously, but since then, like, not really.
Okay. Things girls do when they like you. Make you food.
I've never done that before, so I don't know.
No, I made my guy friends food when they're like hungover or something, or if they need it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I also don't even cook for myself, so I'm not gonna make people food, like unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it depends.
I'll make food for anyone, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all this depends again. Like,
Okay.
Bro.
Things girls do when they like you. Text you a lot or FaceTime you all the time.
no shite, Sherlock.
No shite.
No, I like a guy and then I'm gonna freaking ghost him. Common sense. Like, obviously, some girl's gonna want to text and call you.
Do you guys play hard to get?
I play it to an extent where it doesn't become like toxic, because I'm the type of person that's like, I hate when people don't text people back instantly when you see it, you know? It's like, if I see the text, not even for the guy, like if I see a text, I'm gonna text you back. I'm not gonna be like, oh, like 1 minute, it's only been 1 minute. I'm just gonna snap you, because at the end of the day, it's really not that deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had to experience it. So
I used to play hard to get so much. When I'm at the talking stage with a guy I like, I will play hard to get. And it's come to the point where I'm realizing that it's slightly toxic because I'll read his text message and then I won't respond for like 3 hours, and like they think I'm busy. And this was like a while ago.
I mean,
This
some people still do
isn't
that.
now. This isn't now.
I don't think it's like toxic.
Yeah, it's not toxic, but if you're with the right guy and if he's not toxic, he's not going to play the game with you. Because toxic guys will play the game with you, and he'll also, you know, text you back 5 hours later or something like that. But with an emotionally immature guy, as soon as I text him, he responds back. And then to me, playing the game isn't fun anymore because they're not playing hard to get. So if they're not playing hard to get, I don't need to play hard to get. So then it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But if you're with a toxic guy, then you're probably gonna end up playing hard to get.
I remember when I was on Hinge, like, because I don't really give a f when I text back, like, and I'm always on my phone, so I always just text back fast. Like sometimes, like, okay, I'm like chronically on my phone, so sometimes I text back way too fast. Like, it's like I have the send button ready sometimes.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I have to be like, okay, let's slow your roll. Like, you don't want the guy thinking you're obsessed with them, right? But I remember I was like, just like getting to know a guy over like Hinge or some shit, and I would just like text back so fast, and he would text back so slow, and I'm like, am I the problem? So I just stopped talking to him and I ghosted him. Because he just like was texting back so slow, and I was like, okay, I don't really like this.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is the last segment of our podcast episode. It is similar to our advice sessions and story times that we get enrolled by you guys. This time, to match the theme, it is called Am I Cooked? So we're going to read a scenario or a fan submission, and we are going to vote if this person is cooked, recoverable, you need therapy, and we're going to give you guys some advice here and there.
Okay.
Y'all. My boyfriend and I broke up 2 months ago. We've been dating for 3 years and I still can't move on. Am I cooked?
Wait, how long did they break up ago?
2 months ago.
No.
You are not cooked.
What the hell? Especially if you guys were dating for what, 3 years?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It took me like months to get over like my 2-year boyfriend.
Everyone's healing process is different, so honestly, it doesn't matter.
One thing about breakups is like you can't really like compare your healing thing with other people, because like one of my friends still healing, you know.
Oh
my other friends like have been healed since month 1, so it's not, you shouldn't be comparing and being like like am I if I'm still like grieving this person after 2 months, because man, you like spent your every day with this person for 3 years. It's literally like someone died in your life, so everyone's healing process is different.
Yeah, so no, you're not cooked.
So you are recoverable.
You are not cooked.
Let's
chicken. I love chicken.
What? That wasn't even a part of the segment.
Can we sing for the rest of this podcast episode?
Every one of our viewers are gonna hate us, and their view time is gonna go down.
What's the next scenario?
Let's speed it up. Yeah. Can I actually read it? Can I read it?
I want to sing it.
Shut the f***
Sing it. Let me read it. I want to 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 read it.
What the f***?
Okay, go. Just cast a spell on me. What the fuck did you just say? Okay, read it.
In Korean, it's like the silent wolf. Like, 합주기가 됩시다. It's like, let's all become silent. Silent.
How did you know that? How did you know that?
It's like a thing they do in Korean school.
What the?
Okay,
let me read something.
Shut the f*** up.
Oh my god.
Are you done?
Are you done?
Okay. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna continue. I never had a crush on someone, not even a celebrity. I'm almost 18 and I have no idea how to find a first. Am I cooked?
No.
If you do not feel attraction to anyone, you may be asexual. And that's okay.
You're just an independent queen.
Embrace that independency.
You don't need no mans or a girls. Just be alone. Yes.
But you're saying you've never found a celebrity attractive? Question mark. Not even like a girl. How is that possible?
Maybe they're asexual.
Well, do you have a crush on them, or do you not find them attractive? Like, you find them attractive, but you don't crush on
never
them?
had a crush on someone, not even a celebrity. Almost 18, no idea how to find a first someone.
Interesting. Well,
Just let it
definitely,
happen.
yeah, just don't
force anything.
Don't force it. That's the number one advice that I give to all my single peeps. Do not force. Mm-hmm. Do not force.
Yeah, sometimes, well, my guy friend personally went through this where he thinks that he likes someone and then he had like too many boxes they had to fill out or else he doesn't like them. And then he realized like not everyone has to fill out all the boxes.
Oh my god, I just thought of another preference or no, standards that I don't like, or even an ick that I don't like about guys. I hate when my guy friends, I don't have much guy friends, but when I do have guy friends, or one of my guy friends.
Okay, bro, just say it. Bro, I don't really have have any friends, but this one friend. I guess I have one friend, but yeah, this one friend. Bro.
Okay, a guy friend that I know of.
No one cares.
He's like too obsessed with girls. Like every time we're having a conversation, he's only talking about girls, and that kind of icks me out. Because it's like, why is your life revolved around girls? And the same thing for girls too. When a girl is always only talking about boys, it's like, why do you have no life? Why do you have absolutely no life that you only talk about the opposite gender? Especially when guys do that, I find it extremely icky because it's like
you just want some play, yo.
The only thing that he's thinking about is girls and like how to date a girl or how to get a girl to like him. It's like, bro, be your own person, find your own hobby, and once you stop focusing on girls, maybe they'll come to you. I don't know. Like, chill. It's so gross to me. And I don't know. I think it's the same thing for girls too when they're obsessively only talking about boys.
Yeah, agreed.
What were you talking about?
This girl has never had a crush.
Oh,
You're fine, bro.
you don't need a crush in life to succeed.
Maybe we're asexual and that's okay.
Maybe get a dog or something to fulfill that part companionship.
If you have a void, just fill it with other things like shopping and food and dogs.
All right, shut the
All right. Well, that leaves us to this episode. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. What are we talking about for the next episode?
Your mama.
Okay, we're talking about our mom for the next episode. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.